Today I got a new backpack, so I'm going to unbox this and show you what I got. But first I wanted to talk about why I opted for a new backpack and this one in particular. My other two good backpacks are both Zpacks. This is the Zpacks Nero. It's a 40 liter, but actually only the way they measure it is there's only 25 liters in the main compartment, and the other 15 liters, I guess. The other 15 liters are the outside pockets. So this is really pushing it for anything that's more than like two or 3 days. And this is my frameless backpack. I'm still going to use this as a frameless backpack because the new one I got has a frame in it. This is the Zpacks Arcall, and this is the main reason I really wanted to get a new pack this year. It's a 63 liter, I believe, pack. And I kind of wanted something in between this one and the Nero as far as size, because I never really fill this to the top at all, even on a winter trip. I have always had a problem from the very beginning with this arc system in this thing. As you can see, it kind of just bends like this, really weird. There's supposed to be, where I have this string tied now, there used to be a stabilizer or strut or whatever you call it going across here, like a carbon fiber piece. I noticed it was missing one day. I contacted Zpacks and they sent me a new one. That one disappeared shortly after that also. So I just quit dealing with it and I just tied this string to keep the arc pieces together. But it's still kind of really wonky like this. So. And also, I think it was my last trip or the trip before that, I was unpacking this pack and I reached out in the bottom of the pack. There was just a piece of crumpled up seam seal tape. So yeah, that was the main reason for me to really start shopping for a new pack. So I'm really excited to get the new one unboxed. So let's get right into that. Before I open it up, this is the Lite AF 40 liter curved framed pack. The frame can be taken out. It's aluminum frame that can be taken out. And yeah, this is actually 40 liters on the interior main body of it. And actually, and then there's another 15 liters of outside pockets. So this will give me 55 liters. Should get me through pretty much everything that I really needed to. So let's open it up. Do not open with sharp objects. Be careful here. I've been watching the tracking for this all day because I've had packages delivered up to the front of this building before, and some of my idiot neighbors don't even look at names and they just start opening packages. So I wanted to make sure I got this before they got a hold of it. This cost me $418. I think it's listed for $315, but I'll talk about some of the add-ons I got. I got 4 different add-ons. So yeah, with shipping, the shipping wasn't bad. $10.50 from coming from New Jersey to Pittsburgh. So only 10 bucks for shipping. And I got email yesterday saying that they shipped it yesterday and UPS delivered it today. So I was shocked how quick it got here. They did have a lead time for this. It said 4-week lead time, and it got here in about 3.5 weeks from the time I ordered it. This is the Eco Pack material, which they offered it in Eco Pack or Ultra, and the weights were about the same, but this was a little bit cheaper for the Eco Pack. We got some straps here. Get rid of this box. If you've noticed recently, any of my gear videos, I seem to have gone for a color scheme of Halloween colors, orange and black. So I can customize anything. So here it is. Actually, I wanted to get a weight on this before I even do anything else. All right, I got 1.2 pounds, 24 ounces. Okay, 24 ounces. There's our height on this. Lite AF logo on the bottom. Okay, so I do like that this part right here that they have this. I think this is the Shell Brothers came up with this or requested this. They put this on everything, I think, now. And I think what I'm going to do with this is I'll strap my my sit pad to this. I could also put a tent there if I'm tenting. But I also have, there's also a V strap at the top. I can either, do the strap stuff down, whether maybe a wet tarp or something I can put up here, a wet raincoat or something like that. They also have the S-shape shoulder straps. Got the daisy chain on this side. Now this side here, this was one of my add-ons I added, this pocket here. I'm not necessarily going to use it for a water bottle. I'm thinking I'm going to put my phone in there and Hopefully that fits. If I want to put one on this side, I'll just order an extra one. This is actually sewn right into this shoulder strap. So if I get an add-on, I'll just get like a Zpacks one and put it on this side if I want it. This has a close-cell foam non-removable pad right here. There's no arc, but that doesn't bother me. I still have the same amount of sweat, whether there's an arc or not an arc on it. Some other options I added on here, these two side pockets up top, one on each side right here. I wasn't sure how big they were. Obviously, I can't fit my cook pot in there like I was hoping, but that'll be good for tent stakes, water filters. There's one, like I said, one on the other side I opted for. Another option I opted for, which I guess is these extra straps. Must be these. I'm going to have to put these on. These are the side tie down, so I'll be able to cinch it down this way instead of just like up top. I just like it cinched down tighter with those. And the other option I opted for was the bottom pocket. Now, it does have this little I guess there's a, oh, check this out. Now on the bottoms, you can see very clearly on these side pockets for the water bottles, there are these drain holes. Bottom pocket has this little extra thing. I've seen people putting garbage in there. I'm not going to put garbage in there because I don't want it to stink like, candy wrappers or anything. So I think this bottom pocket is going to be either my rain gear or probably my wind pants, so I can just grab those without having to take the pack off. I wanted to mention too, there are no, with the 40-liter curve, there are no load lifters. There's no load lifters on this, which I don't really care because my arc haul has load lifters and I always forget they're there, so I was never really bother with them anyways. The hip belt itself is sewn in. Seems pretty thick. The padding for both the shoulder straps and the hip belt seems pretty nice so far. You have a double cinch on each side here, so I like that. Now, without having hip belt pockets, I can always take the hip belt pockets off my Nero and put them on here if I wanted to. But I'm opting this year for I'm trying a fanny pack this year. I'm trying this Zpacks one. We'll see how I like this. Yeah, I'm going to be trying this out tomorrow. So this thing arrived just in time because I am going backpacking tomorrow. Up top, you got the two snaps here, unlike the Zpacks, which uses a Velcro strip across there. It's not really going to make a difference once you roll it down anyway. So this big mesh pocket on the back, I've heard people say I've heard other people in other videos saying they like the old version better. This doesn't seem too stretchy, but I'm going to pack it up in a second and we'll see how everything fits in here. Oh, and on the side pockets, these are obviously standard. Supposedly they raised the back part so because people were losing stuff out of there. I do have a cinch right here. You can tighten those down. Let's see if there's anything else I wanted to mention on here. For the moment, I think that's it. You do have the shock cord here on the side. Actually, I guess it's not shock cord. It's just regular cordage. And then you can tighten that down also. This seems pretty solid up top. Let's get this thing loaded up. I'm just going on a single overnight trip tomorrow. Oh, checking out the inside real quick. Looks very well waterproofed. So I guess you could just undo these Velcro pieces right here and just take out the aluminum frame. I'm not going to bother with taking it out because, like I said, anything that's if I'm doing something shorter, I'll just use the Nero pack, but I don't need this much space. All right, let's pack this thing up for tomorrow. Single overnight trip tomorrow, just 7 miles into camp and then 5 miles out, just a loop. First things first, even though this Eco Pack material is waterproof, there are seams on it, so I always put anything I want to stay dry. It's not supposed to rain on this trip, but I'm just going to do this anyway. Nyla fume bag. It's supposed to get down extremely cold tomorrow night, so I am taking these what are they, heat locker socks. They're real super thick socks, the sleep socks. My underquilt is only rated for 30 degrees and it's supposed to get down to like 20, maybe drop below 20 tomorrow. So I am going to take this Costco quilt and just I'll put it in between my my underquilt and the hammock just for some extra down. And then always a crowd pleaser is the my Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer down pants. Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer jacket with the hood. The top quilt, this should keep me warming up. This is a 20-degree Outdoor Vitals Storm Loft or whatever it's called. And then finally the underquilt. This is the hammock gear 30 degree. That's a lot of down. All right, that's it for that, for the Nile tube. Oh, well, I forgot my pillow. This Dutchware argon pillow. That would normally go in the in with the dry stuff, but it's not supposed to rain, like I said, tomorrow. Need some good mittens there. They're the ones that the foldable, take the fingers out. Need those. Need some hot hands. Definitely gonna need some Fireball. In case I need these for my feet for any reason, there's some grocery bags. I'm doing a terrible job packing this. This paper for fire, starting a fire. I'm gonna take these waterproof gloves. Actually, I probably don't need these. Let's not bother with this. I need a hammock, obviously. This is my underquilt protector. We'll see how that performs in this cold weather. Hammock straps, electronics bag, poop kit, ditty bag. I was debating whether I'm taking anything to cook with. I think I'm going to have coffee, but since I'm not taking my water filter because I don't want it to freeze, I'm just going to boil water once we get to the creek. We'll be camping next to a creek, so I'm just going to boil water when we get there. So that's what that is for. All right, we'll go food bag. All I have to do is stop tomorrow and buy a sub to put in here. That'll be my dinner. Ground sheet. That should be it for the inside. Once I figure out how to put these straps on, I'll do that later, and you'll be able to see the finished product at another time. But anyways, I'll just do this like I would normally do it right now. Okay, so there we are, all closed up with the inside, looking like that. Make sure I can't feel that Fireball bottle. Seems to be good. Okay, the outside. I'm going to take the tent stakes and put them in this upper pocket. With my fuel bottle. Come on. I know I can make this fit. I think. Yeah, there we go. Fuel bottle and tent stakes right there. We'll throw the saw because we're definitely going to be processing some wood for camp. Here on the other side. Water scoop. I could probably just throw this in the front pocket also. Even though it's not supposed to rain, I am taking my rain kilt. I really found this to be helpful. You know, not that I'm expecting a hammock failure, but this was really helpful to have when I had the cowboy camp and my hammock broke. So I'll just be taking that. Oh, this pocket is really deep. It goes. Look at this. It goes all the way to my elbow. Okay, a lot of room in there like that. And raincoat just pretty much just for a wind chill. Med kit, easy access without opening the pack to get inside. This is my rag that I use for a wet rag. I got way much more room than I thought in here. My knee's been bothering me. I'm going to take this knee brace thing, copper fit thing. I think that's it. Oh, I need to do this too. I always like to have this microfiber towel hanging over my shoulder. It's going to be cold out tomorrow. My nose is going to be running. So that'll go on here. I'll do all this off camera, but I'm going to just put my knife and my, this thing, what's it called? Pepper spray. And this stuff here. Got this cool little thing for my thermometer, my thermo drop, so I can just pull it out and look at it. And then hand sanitizer, that'll all go on the outside of the pack. This, like I said, my sit pad. Just roll this up. I could do a better job than that, I think. Let's roll this up and put this one. See how this works down on the V straps. That's how my sit pad is going to sit on there. And then this pocket is way bigger than I thought. I wish it was more stretchy. Up top, we'll put my tarp. Even though, like I said, not going to rain, I'll just put it up and leave it in the snake skins just in case. It goes on top. Find these V straps wherever they're at. Everything else, just some small stuff is going to go in that fanny pack. That's the finished product for the most part. Like I said, I'm going to put those side straps on off camera and just put those other things that have to go on the daisy chain on here off camera. I got a water bottle. This will be for drinking on the way in. I just take this empty Nalgene since we're only hiking 7 miles in. I'll just fill this up at the creek once we get to camp. I almost forgot my wind pants. I just want to throw those in the bottom pocket. Whoops. Throw those in the bottom pocket right there. That's pretty much it. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to, since like I said, I'm going backpacking tomorrow, I'll just leave this packed. And I will pick this up tomorrow on trail, I think once I get to camp, I'll show you a little bit more in depth, and tell you what I think about it after a few miles of hiking with it. I think that's everything I wanted to mention for now. So we'll jump ahead to future toe sock and pick up this video at camp tomorrow. We got to our campsite. So this was not planned at all. I pulled up to the parking lot. Becky's got the exact same pack. Would you get it just today? You got it?
Yeah, this morning. It came this morning.
And mine came yesterday. So she got the exact same 40-liter frame, Lite AF, with the mushrooms.
And the fanny pack to match.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Matching fanny pack.
Yeah, fancy shit.
So any first thoughts after 5 miles of using the pack?
No.
You having trouble reaching the water bottle pockets?
I think I tightened my little bungee too tight.
Okay.
I got it out easy, but I couldn't get it back in.
That was my first impression. The first thing I really liked about the pockets was they're so easy to reach. I think even like a beginner would like the pockets on these things, easy to reach pockets.
They're so big too.
Yeah. Comfortable so far?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think I might have had a beer in my shoulder blades, but user error.
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed was how easy the water pockets are, or the side pockets are, I should say. Other than that, no problems. I carried. I got 24 pounds of total weight, including all the liquid that I have carried in there. So yeah, that's it. I think that's just gonna wrap things up for the for my first thoughts. This is not a review, just first impressions of taking the pack out 5 miles into things. So yeah, throughout the year, if I notice anything new about it, I'll mention that. All right, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.